everybody, what's up, and welcome back to the Nashtea, your favorite Music City podcast. I am Allie, here with Ty as always.
What up, what up?
I was trying to think of a good theme song. I'm not that fast. All I've stuck in my head is let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
So aggressive. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this episode we're gonna be talking about, I mean, kind of works, right? Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
Bachelorette.
Actually, that's how most of them sound at the end of the night. So
this is true. This is true. Bachelorette.
This is the main one.
This is a party. We are in Nashville, Tennessee. If you did not know, the Nashtea, welcome. We love to have you here. And that is the Bachelorette party capital of the USA, the world. I'm gonna go with world.
I think it's the world right now.
We're
unfortunately.
global, baby, and
I don't know how that happened. I don't know when it happened, but
I don't know either. But we're here, and you can go downtown, and at any given day. Well, we were downtown. What is it, like a Thursday at 1 p.m. And we counted 13. We were down there for an hour and 40 minutes for a podcast shoot. Counted 13 bachelorette parties. 13. It's insanity.
And we didn't leave the 5th and Broadway area.
Nope. We
right
stayed
there at Assembly Hall.
We let them come to us.
And they did not disappoint.
They did not.
They did not disappoint. You guys are incredible.
Yeah.
How shameless you are.
Yeah. It's
wild. My hat's off to you.
And I got to be one.
All right, so
but we'll get into it. We got to do song of the week first.
Okay. Fair enough.
And I'm going to go first. I'm going to make mine short and sweet and fast because I've spoken a lot on this podcast that are in our archived episodes about Miss Miranda Lambert and how much I love and respect her as a writer. When you put her and Natalie Hemby and Luke Dick together, they are like
the dream team.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really great songs off of one of my favorite albums of hers, a more recent album called Palomino. And this one, Luke is on it, Natalie and Miranda Lambert, and they're just a power team. And this one, I feel like I like it because it's kind of sassy and it's got a nod to like Nashville gone wrong. And it's called Music City Queen. And
I love this song.
I know,
Great
me too,
Great
me too.
pick.
And it features the B-52s, and you can really hear them. Those BGVs are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys don't know, should I say what it's about?
Yeah.
No, I mean like what it's really about.
Sure.
I feel like it's about the... Am I going to get canceled for saying that? I'll bleep it out. It's fine.
Well,
anyway.
why would you, though? No.
Because it's kind of like, it's funny, and it's like kind of like...
Sad.
Oh, we're gonna get canceled. I'm bleeping all this out.
This is the Nashtea.
This
we
is
spill
the
tea.
So I'm just gonna read the
everybody
lyrics.
in this most people in this town, while I have respect for what they do, the performers are unbelievable, the musicians are incredible. You should definitely go see it if you're from out of town. But in town people aren't gonna go to the
right.
Because you can see the same thing for free on Broadway.
Yeah. So she says she was the belle of Biloxi back in her day, Shreveport sailing all the way to the bank. She was fishnet fancy for a buffet line, had the same red carpet since 79. She was staying alive. Of course, he had the little B-52s in there.
Yeah.
Chorus, rolling down the river on the Music City Queen, Cumberland water. Yeah, life is but a dream.
Of course it's about...
Yeah, I know. Anyway, it's a fantastic song, and it's funny, and it makes me giggle, because I know I'm picking up what they're putting down, and I think it's funny. So anyway, tell me yours.
All right, well, first of all, I do personally, and I know you do too, but we love... It's just that I'm pretty sure that's what the song's about as well.
100%,
so,
yeah.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
go ahead and give us something good.
So since this is really going to be the last one of the year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the last ones of the year.
Yeah. I don't know what it. Do I look like I know what's happening? Because I know.
So I'm going to go with. Well, first, just to go with your Bachelorette.
Is that what we're talking about?
The Bachelorette episode. What I was going to say is when I know that, or when you know that the party's really bumping and feeling good is when the DJ puts Pitbull on 2 songs back to back.
Hey.
At like 1 a.m. That's when the girls need to go home. That's when everybody needs to make sure they have a ride home.
You are not wrong about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like when Pitbull, you hear it twice. Once it's like, yeah. And a second time it's like people are drinking.
Yep. Nope, you're absolutely right. And I feel like I need to Google this one specifically so we can play a little snippet and then get canceled for copyright. But this is my jam. Oh, no.
What?
I'm so white. I'm thinking of a Daddy Yankee song. I'm the worst white person. Actually, I'm the best white person because I have acid right over there. Sorry.
You're one of my favorite white people of all time.
I'm so glad. Did I offend you?
Why would it offend me?
As a member of the Latin community.
No.
Tell me why I was thinking of Gasolina. Pitbull. Pitbull is clearly not that anyway. So
I love Pitbull. I think he's a brilliant.
I just ruined my reputation.
But
also he's really just a kind man.
I know.
He does so much work for charity.
Yeah.
I know that. I just clearly can't name a
No,
Pitbull.
it's true though. No, he's
Timber doesn't count.
Look, like I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that have crossed paths with him though, and they all say the same thing. They're like, great guy.
Yeah.
Like just fun.
Yeah. Funny.
And generous.
Like, very generous.
So
yeah.
I love Pitbull, but yeah, when that second one comes on back to back, you know it's time to exit. Because
did I tell you we had a cycle bar ride? Point. It was Pitbull versus Sean Paul, maybe. It was such a fun ride. Yeah. So of course they led with, let me just see here. All of these were in there. Time of Our Lives featuring Neo. Give Me Everything. A lot of Neo on there. But anyway, yeah, Timber, of course.
Yeah.
Just all good. So anyway, yeah, Pitbull.
If I was actually doing a song of the week, it would be Gypsy King's version of Hotel California.
What?
When I was growing up, my dad would he loved the Gypsy Kings.
Yeah.
And so he had these really nice speakers. And when we were in Arizona, he used to throw these parties, and at some point in the night, kind of like when Pitbull would come on twice, when my dad started cranking up Gypsy Kings like real loud,
you're like, put the bourbon away.
You knew shit was about to go down. Yeah, it's about to be a wang dang doodle. Shout out Coco Taylor.
Oh my gosh! Well, this wang dang doodle had herself a whole evening. We went downtown for my bachelorette party, and I was unwell.
I have questions.
I have answers.
Okay. Do you want to start with the evening? Okay.
I should probably tell them how it began.
Yeah, let's do that.
It began, like most stories do that involve me, with a stomachache. I am Cheaty from The Good Place. I just am, like, I have a perpetual stomachache. I wasn't feeling well. I rallied, chugged a bunch of water. Julie gave me medicine because she is my mom's sister.
Your mom's sister.
My mom's sister. And she takes care of me. And I rallied, and it was awesome. We went downtown. Getting there was a little bit of a mess. There was a lot happening that day, and traffic was worse than normal. But on the way there, we're just driving. We're not on Broadway. We're not on any of the streets that run perpendicular. We're on the next one up, which I'm not. Yeah, I'm not very adept at directions.
You guys were on the backside of the city, kind of where the Capitol was.
Yes, that's exactly right. And let me tell you something. We saw some lights flash, and we said, oh, okay, just normal Nashville stuff. There was 2 fire trucks. They were kind of parked like this on the street, like on the corner. And then 2 police cars around them. And I'm like, we're just driving by, casually glance over. They're zipping up a body bag. I was like, welcome to Music City, mother. I mean, yeah, Nashville, Tennessee.
So my wife, another friend of a mutual friend of ours, they were all riding downtown together, and you guys hadn't been gone, but like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I get a text message like, well, we saw a dead body, so that's how it starts.
I mean, truly.
I was like, oh, shit.
And when I say the night just got weirder from there, it was a beautiful weird, though. We went to Layer Cake, and I didn't realize. I thought it was just going to be the three of us. And then we got there, and a bunch of my other friends, from work and everything were there. And that was just absolutely lovely. We had a great night. One of them got me a card and flowers. I didn't realize the card was in the flowers, so I set the flowers down on the seat, and it slid underneath the booth. And then we got up and we left. We went upstairs, and I went to hug her goodbye. And she's like, "You have your card, right?" And I said, "What card?"
No, what card?
And then we ran around. We looked like crazy people because we were like scanning the floor of all the tables and where we were sitting. The host had it, so that was the mystery was solved. And then we walked around downtown.
Shout out to Layer Cake for having some honest employees.
Thank you. Upon leaving, we stayed and we hung out on the rooftop, and everything's gorgeous up there. But upon leaving, we narrowly missed a ginormous pile of vomit, the biggest I've ever seen. I was like, what did they eat? What did they drink? Was this a human? Or this was an alien that had descended from the skies just to vomit on 3rd Avenue. There's no way. So anyway, I felt feared for my life. And then Julie.
Am I turning pale? I feel like I'm turning pale.
There's more.
Am I getting nauseous? Okay.
Then we get to the corner. It is more packed than Bryant Park in Christmas. It was shoulder to shoulder. I'm like, where are these people coming from? I mean, what are they doing here? Go home. Then I found out Jersey Shore was filming. So that answered that question later on. And Julie got pushed out into the street, caught by a security guard, grabbed her boob.
Nice.
It was a whole evening. By the time we ended up at Assembly Food Hall, we were ready for some.
I think we were having an argument that week, so I'm glad she got felt up by a security guard because at least she got some action.
She got a little action that week. He was very kind about it, I guess, but that doesn't make up for the rogue hand.
Right, yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for saving my life from a car, but we're going to have to talk.
Wah, wah. There was a little bit of a disconnect there, sir.
Take me out to dinner first. Come on now. No, but it was a great night. We had such a good time. And
local Allie Jordan decides to have her bachelorette party.
Local. Yeah, I was like this.
At home in the Bachelorette capital of the world.
Yeah. I got to be one of the people I hate on.
A dead body. You got to be an SVU detective.
Absolutely.
You got to witness an assault, a sexual assault.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Lost some shit.
Vomit.
Found some shit. Vomit
all over. I'm sure there was urine too. You just didn't know it.
And I'm pretty sure the Jersey Shore cast was.
Oh, and Jersey Shore was there filming.
Yep.
So.
And I don't know if they were at or if it was just popping that night, which was really confusing to me.
Because this was popping.
There was a line out the door. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? You do know where you're going,
If you guys watch this, if you guys watch our show, you know I have a thing about people with their first
names on
their
bars.
with their first name on the bar. I just think,
oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if you're back in your old stomping grounds. You're like up in Massachusetts or something. You're like, we go down to Johnny's. It's like, oh, Johnny's. Yes, Johnny's.
Yeah.
You know, but
you're in Music City.
Like, check out. Oh, we meet down at the Joe Biden coffee shop. And then we step next door to the Donald Trump,
popcorn station.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I would never.
I know.
Would never.
Yeah, no, not. I mean, just
I love Derrick Henry, right? Like I
Yeah.
have a man crush on Derrick Henry. Not in a weird way, but just in a I like who he is as an athlete. I like who he is as a teammate.
Yeah.
I think he's a great representation for the city of Nashville and for the Titans organization. I hope that they trade him and give him one chance to win a Super Bowl because I feel like he gave us all of his good years. We deserve to give him that.
Yeah.
But he's forever a Titan, and but if it's called like Derrick Henry's popcorn shop, I'm not going in there.
We're clearly stuck on the popcorn thing. Derrick Henry's big footballs. I was thinking like a donut shop.
Derrick Henry's
Beignets.
big footballs. Yeah.
Shows you where my mind is. Oh my God.
We need to get Derek on this podcast. I wanted Josh Dobbs, but Josh Dobbs having a rough
well, now he might want to after
now
hearing
he may
my
have time.
business idea. Derek, I got you. Yeah. So,
you guys can make a killing off of Derek's big footballs.
I mean,
Derek Henry's big footballs.
I'm gonna go home and type up the business plan right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. So downtown was.
Oh, I just chewed ice in here, and I promised you I wouldn't.
Are you an 8-month pregnant woman? What is wrong with you with the ice?
I'm sorry, Trav.
He's gonna kill you. I think it's funny though. Go ahead, just eat the rest of it.
Can't get a small piece with 6 seconds left. That's what she said. Oh my God. You okay?
I really think I'm gonna have a lump. Oh, that's what I get for talking about
Allie
footballs.
Is concussed from Derek Henry's giant footballs.
Yikes.
So I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Okay.
Kind of. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
You were so stressed out before the wedding, as most women are.
Yeah.
Understandably, because you were doing a lot of the work yourself. And,
bullshit.
I mean, you guys all do. I don't know how the brides do that. I mean, you guys carry so much stuff. You're all working at the same time too, which is just. But you're also planning an entire wedding with hundreds of people. Like, it was nuts. Are you glad that you stayed in Nashville for your bachelorette party, or do you wish you had gone?
Oh, that's a good question.
To Las Vegas.
Now, see, Vegas has a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Because that was our first trip. So
That's right.
I don't know that I could do Vegas without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah. But just because I'm sentimental like that. But I would do Gatlinburg.
You do Gatlinburg.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Gatlinburg too.
And I know it's like, some people think it's just so kitsch and like over the top. It is. That's what's fun about it. And it used to be so different.
Gatlinburg's a lot like Nashville in the sense that it's changed a lot over the last 20 years, where it used to be a quieter. I mean, it was hopping in the summer. Yeah. But like it was quieter in
or
the
Christmas
winter and stuff. Or Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. But in the spring, it quiets down a little bit.
Nashville was the same way. Now it's just like 24/7, go.
It's insane.
Gatlinburg's kind of the same way. But,
yeah, and
I do love Gatlinburg myself.
I do too. There's so much to do out there. Well, I mean, I'm right over the hill, so worst
Andrews,
comes to worst.
Oh shit! I just zeroed in on your place.
All good.
Okay,
all
and then
good. Not much there.
And then my other question was, the wedding was so incredible.
Oh, thanks.
We all had such a great time there, and
did you cry?
All of our friends. So I thought I was going to.
Okay.
When I saw you coming down the aisle, and I looked over at your husband, Travis was just standing there, and when I saw him crying, I was getting it in the feels a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I turned around to our other friend JC, and I like nudged him. I went, dude, do you know? And before I could get it out, like, look at Travis.
Yeah.
I turned around, JC's just bawling. And so I think when I saw you, I was just like, I have a smile. I don't know. I haven't seen the video yet, but like I felt like I was smiling.
Yeah.
Like the Joker.
Yeah. You and Ian were just like,
I mean, it was just so happy because like everybody was happy in that moment. Yeah. I could look across and see, Julie and Dee and Trav's sister and everything. And everybody was the same way, just kind of like happy to be in that moment. It was
such a moment.
So did it turn out, like, I know when you're a little girl and you dream about your wedding.
Yeah.
Did it turn out, I know it's never the same, exactly the same as you envision it, but was it everything you hoped it would be?
I could not have prepared myself for how I felt that day.
Yeah.
There's just no, like, even hearing how people talk about it and, because when you're young, you have all these big dreams and like, not that I ever wanted to be like crazy, like princess party, but
sure, yeah.
I wanted, like elaborate affair on the rooftop and very like urban and sophisticated with like, the catering to work out the way it was supposed to and not have to worry about things. But we we put more of an emphasis on family and keeping everyone together, and had it here in town because our family spread out all over the country. So it was truly like everything that I could have asked for.
Yeah.
And so much so that like afterwards, you know how they say, like postpartum for babies or the post-wedding blues. Like I had heard that, but I didn't think it was going to hit me. And then it did. And I was like, oh.
What do you mean? Like just because?
Like because
you hype
so
it up,
much
hype
emotion.
it up, and then it just.
Yes, yeah. And then
that.
everything just quiets. And it's nice to have that time back. But also you're like, that was so much goodness for so long. Like now what do I do?
I know exactly how you feel. That's how I felt chasing the record deal.
Yeah.
Like the chase of it was exciting, and I loved every second of like trying to get. But then once I got it, and you're on the radio, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But the business part of it kind of brings you down to reality.
Right.
And
what's next?
And it kind of like
keep grinding.
Like, well, what else is there?
You can't even really enjoy it because it's like go.
We're here at the summit now, but like somebody forgot to bring the oxygen tanks. Like,
Hey, speaking of which,
but I know what you mean. Yeah.
Every dead body on Mount Everest was once a highly motivated person. So if you're feeling like you're in a slump right now and you need to take some time for yourself, you better do it. Because there's no rush.
That's
Life is too short to be killing yourself over stuff that doesn't really matter.
You got that right.
And for me, the wedding was like, oh my God, I was stressed. But then I got to the day and I set rules for myself. I said, if I'm going to help out the day of, first it was, I'm not doing anything the day of. I'm going to go get brunch and then go do this and then go do that. Well, that didn't last.
Psych.
I was like, the tables hadn't been set up. So even though I had sent the floor plan that I had drawn myself to the caterer, not the caterer, I sent everybody the floor plan, but more importantly, the venue, tables hadn't been set up for close. So I was like, ugh. So I had to do that so the tablescaping lady could do her thing and the decor and then situate the bar. And so I was there. I said, okay, I'm going to be here, but only till 11:30. And then I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I was there until 2:30. So when I tell you my ass walked down that aisle 45 minutes late, I said, I don't even care about making people wait because I set this shit up. So you all can sit there and smile, eat your goo-goos and shut up.
Yeah, that is true.
No, I was, and everybody was happy to wait. So I have the most gracious family and friends, and you guys all.
Your family's the best.
They're
seeing all of them at the wedding was great. And,
yes.
Just like every family,
there's things.
There's
some dynamics.
There is in every family. I mean,
there was a moment where we all held our breath. We were like,
I didn't know if we were talking about that or not.
What's going to happen here? Well, I mean, at some point they're going to find out that I have like 7 dads. So it's fine.
You don't have 7. 5 is not 7. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was.
No,
it was
but
great,
everybody
though.
behaved themselves.
Yes.
And your dad, your stepdad, everybody.
I know.
Your mom, your grandma, like just everybody on their faces were just. It was like. There wasn't a care in the world. Like that night, we were all there together, and everybody was there to celebrate with each other, and it was it was beautiful.
Ooh,
it was beautiful.
So much fun.
Can't wait to see the pictures.
Me too. I'm like,
but I really wanted to know more about the bachelorette party because I'm like, I understand the Vegas thing for you with the sentimental reasons. Mm-hmm. That makes perfect sense.
I do Gatlinburg. I do New York. I'd go to the city for sure.
Yeah.
I would do Philly.
You do Philly?
Miami.
Oh, Miami. Yeah.
Shit, I'd even do Tampa.
I'm going to Miami.
Atlanta. Yeah. That would be easy because you just hop on the flight. It's like, 30 minutes from here?
Yeah.
On the plane. So, no, there's so many great places. Shit, I wanted to just stay in and have a Bravo Bachelorette and just watch Vanderpump Rules.
You still haven't had that yet. Have
you? No.
Or did you?
We watched Twilight.
Oh, yeah. You got...
I was like, this is such a great movie. I haven't seen it since I was in 8th grade. I was like, this is not a great movie. Instant regret. When I tell you I saw that movie like 7 times in theaters, and I was like, oh, the score is awesome because it's like Muse and oh my God. No, I was like, why is she so weird? Why is she looking at him like that? Why is he looking at her like that? I had so many questions. Julie did too. We were like, what?
What I respect about all of you is that, I mean, you went out with a fun group of people.
Oh my gosh.
Those girls are a lot of fun.
They are so fun.
You guys will probably get to meet some of them sometime.
I hope so. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So you went out with a really fun group of people, and I've watched enough friends get married, and the girls have their bachelorette parties, guys have their bachelor parties. I've seen things go wrong very quickly. Trying to sneak in those bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
The fact that you guys came home, there's a football game. There's a Monday night football game going on. And, yeah. Sorry about that. That's my wife upstairs screaming at the TV.
We both were like, what happened?
But yeah, I don't know what I was saying.
Yeah, you good group of friends.
You had a really good group of friends, but I've seen good groups of friends go into this city,
yes,
and not come out the same people.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
It'll chew you up and spit you right back out.
I've seen some brides. I shouldn't say that.
You can,
because the guys will start having panic attacks. And I was gonna say, I've seen some bachelorettes here where I'm like, if your boy only knew.
You think
you probably wouldn't be getting married next.
You worry about the bachelor party so much so that somebody wrote a song about it. Who wrote that song?
Oh man,
it's it's like an up and coming artist, and he wrote a song about
bachelorette.
Basically, we hooked up. Now she's getting married. It's insane here. So.
I've always respected that as an artist.
So boys, if you're listening,
no, that's what I was gonna say. I've always, but that's as an artist. You don't want to get. You don't want to get in trouble messing around with some of that.
No.
Strange.
That's bad juju.
Yeah. But I think that's probably what kept me out of trouble was I was like, I'm not letting anything screw up a record deal. There's nobody worth that in this town. But
that's my hard line though for relationships. Some people are like, oh yeah, you can bounce back from something like that. No. Bye. Bye. There are lots of fish in the sea, and don't ever settle for Anyway, so if you disagree, roast me. Go ahead and send us some emails.
What would they disagree with you about? The dead body?
I don't know. Some people think that
I went to Nashville and I didn't see a dead body.
Then there's no going back, or then there is going back, that you can. And I mean, I'm not speaking for everyone else.
I'm not Dr. Phil, so I can't comment on somebody's relationship.
I'm just saying for me,
but I'm the same
that
way
shit
too.
Ain't it.
Yeah.
No. So anyway, long story short, Nashville's kind of crazy, and
Be careful when you're here.
A party town. Girls and guys, there are predators everywhere.
Yep.
Let's just say that. We should have an episode.
And not the good Nashville predators.
No.
Not the ones on the ice.
Hey, I'm gonna be an ice girl one day. That's my dream.
We're talking about
bad preds.
Petty files. Files.
No, I wasn't going to go that far.
Okay. Were we not talking about?
No, I meant predators.
Were we not talking about the older songwriters that always hang out with the 18-year-olds? Or
oh my God, we need to touch on that one episode.
Are we not?
I got a whole
blowing the lid off of that, or
maybe season 2.
For sure.
You said that. I know that's right. Big bomb. No, that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna do I read it on Reddit, and I'm gonna break the rules. Mine's gonna be I read it on NPR.
Oh, okay.
But I just I have this fascination, and if you guys know me, I'm obsessed with dinosaurs. My favorite movie when I was little was Jurassic Park. Came out the year that I was born, and
I gotta open some of these starter zippers because
oh my God.
I'm turning into
you're the magical snowman. You just have a minute and 40 seconds.
Okay,
you can do it.
Okay.
They found
till Christmas time. Okay.
The most intact skull of a giant deadly sea reptile called a plesiosaur. Okay. And it was a marine reptile, was around 6 feet long, just the skull. It was massive, obviously. It had a parietal or third eye and glands on its snout that may have helped it locate its prey. When it did find prey, such as other reptiles or fellow plesiosaurs, it would chomp down with its 130 teeth in a bite far stronger than a crocodile's. One expert told BBC News the plesiosaur was sort of like an underwater T-Rex. Though the fearsome animals existed contemporaneously with dinosaurs, the plesiosaur is more closely related to lizards or snakes. So that is the rendering.
Okay.
This is the actual.
Oh my God.
I saw that and I said, ooh, I'm so glad that we don't have to live with them anymore.
Do you think like deep down in the Marianic Trench?
Yep. 100%. You don't know what's down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We've been down there. We've seen what there is to see in that one little blip.
Yeah.
So where's the plane? What's in the Marianas? We have questions. We need to know. TBD on
Somebody
the Nashville.
tell us where MH370 is, please.
Yeah,
that's all I want for Christmas.
We're still stuck on this. And you may get it. You never know. If they write to us at nashtea@gmail.com, you might just find out. But
yep.
We're excited to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for sticking around. And until then,
peace.
Bye.